Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do timeless readings, which means that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to hear the messages within it. And in case you guys end up subscribing, I upload my new videos for Gemini and Sagittarius on Wednesdays. Also, for those of you guys who are interested, the deck that I'm using today is called the Wisdom Seekers Tarot. And as always, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description. All right. So, I'm just going to take this time to remind you guys that if you enjoyed the reading or if it resonates with you, the best way to let me know is by leaving a like or a comment. But with that being said, your overall energy here is the Nine of Cups, which is very nice energy to have. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. It's a very strong yes positivity energy. So I feel like a lot of you guys have really been putting a lot of energy towards some kind of wish or desire that you have. And I'm happy to say that with this Nine of Cups energy, like the fulfillment of this wish is right around the corner. And this energy, again, I'm happy to say, is just further compounded on thanks to the Star card, which is even more wish fulfillment. But like I was saying, the Nine of Pentacles, or rather the Nine of Cups here, that's your overall energy, is the wish fulfillment card, right? So I feel like if you guys have a particular wish or something that you're trying to work towards, even just like a goal, like now is a very powerful time, and you're going to start to see a lot of achievements and a lot of advancements and progression towards whatever it is because you have this Nine of Cups energy. And I feel like to some extent you kind of already knew that, because I'm looking at your reading here and I'm seeing this High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a super strong card to have, a super powerful energy. The High Priestess is very much in tune with her emotional and intuitive nature. And I feel like you guys are really entering that space now. Like maybe even up until recently, you were just kind of living in the physical world, but now I feel like you're really sort of tapping into a lot of that intuitive energy that you guys have. And as a result, you're being able to weigh decisions and situations in a different way that maybe you weren't in the past. And as a result, you're going to start to see a lot of these major breakthroughs. I'm getting a lot of major breakthrough energy, and if you just start to put this intuitive energy towards your aspirations and goals, you're going to see a lot of breakthroughs, like I keep mentioning. It's very interesting because you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting it for some of you. You know, gender doesn't necessarily play a big role. I know that it's the king and that sort of implies a male energy, but you know, it could be you or the other person. Just take it as it resonates. But certainly I feel like someone here is not in this King of Pentacles energy. And I feel like regardless of who it is, you guys are, as the Gemini watching the video, are trying to enter a lot more of the stable energy, a lot more of the stability, right? And I feel like that entails a lot of this wish fulfillment. Like this is your goal and you're working towards it. And I feel like with this Three of Wands, you're certainly in a position where you're starting to really think about how you're going to achieve your goal. Because whenever I see the Ace, the Two, or the Three of Wands, I sort of think about a planning process, right? Sort of like a three-step process, which would be, you know, sort of taking in the information of the new situation, making a game plan, and then executing it and seeing what the results are. And I feel like that's the stage that you're at. Perhaps you've already executed what your plan is, and perhaps for some of you, you're still in the process of executing it. But I'm certainly getting that there's this powerful energy of waiting and seeing what the results are, because I'm getting that you guys are going to see a lot of positive results from whatever it is that you decide to do, right? And I feel like it in part has to do here with this energy of emotions, because the Queen of Cups is a very emotional card, right? And in the upright, it's a very positively emotional card because the Queen of Cups is able to control her emotions and able to react in a way that makes sense for the situation, right? But I feel like in the reverse, even though she's still the queen, she's very much in her immature emotional energy, right? So she's not quite able to experience her emotions without letting them get the better of her. She's going out of her way to indulge in some of those lower vibrational energies, being petty, being manipulative and hurtful, right? And I feel like you're moving away from that energy, and I feel like to a small degree you guys are trying to control that within yourself, but I feel like for the bigger group of you, you guys are trying to move away from somebody who is embodying all those qualities, who's embodying those energies of being manipulative or immature or deceitful or whatever it is that this Queen of Cups in reverse is doing. And I certainly feel that it's been bothering you for a long time, because I'm looking here at this Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is not a very nice card to get. The Nine of Swords talks about being stressed out and not being able to sleep at night. And I feel like a lot of this energy here that's like this King of Pentacles in reverse, this Queen of Cups in reverse, like all this energy of these people around you are really making it difficult for you to get rest. And I feel like a lot of you guys are very much responsible over whatever the situation is. I'm getting that a lot of you guys might be in a collaborative environment, such as work, or perhaps you guys are even a manager of some kind, and there's like all this conflict and drama. And I feel like you guys are just trying to do your best to live your life day to day and be as happy as possible. And with this Seven of Pentacles here, you guys are really trying to just kind of have the situation be the best that it can be, right? Because the Seven of Pentacles, to me, is sort of dropping an intention and then working on it. So it's planting a seed of intention, watering it every day, and then measuring how it grows, and then seeing what you can do better and seeing how you can change the situation. And I feel like that's sort of your answer to this stressed out energy, to this not being able to sleep at night. You're like, I'm almost getting like a card game where like people say, I draw this card, and then you're like, well, I counter with this. It feels very much like that, in the sense that people are kind of just like over dramatizing everything around you, and you're over here just trying to live your life. And I feel like a lot of you guys really just want to live peacefully, and that's also tied to this Nine of Cups here. It's just your wish, you want tranquility here. And I feel like maybe in the past you wanted more than just like peace, but I feel like now you're moving into this Four of Cups energy, which is, to me, feels very much about being content. Because the Four of Cups in the upright talks about discontentment and wanting more out of the situation, right? And the fact that we have it in reverse, to me, really smells of this energy that things are kind of okay. Like, you're getting a little bit more content with the situation, but not in a way that makes you complacent. I feel like you guys are really trying to make the best out of the hand that you've been dealt, and, you know, trying to move forward, because you have this Star card, and I'm seeing that you guys, you know, it's really nice to see that you guys have your goals and your aspirations that you're working towards, and I'm certainly getting that you're going to achieve them, because you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Star, and you have the Three of Wands, and you have the High Priestess. I feel like you guys know that to achieve your goals, you need to put work towards it, and I get that energy, you know? I get the Three of Wands, I get the Seven of Pentacles. It feels all very down to earth. Like, there's nothing here that's super, like, unrealistic or impossible. Like, I feel like you guys have set some pretty reasonable, real expectations and reasonable, real, like, goals and things that are achievable, and as a result, you're working towards it diligently, and you're going to achieve it. Right? So I'm getting this really good energy of your hard work is paying off. But that was your reading first time around, Gemini. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like or a comment because it really helps out the channel. And I personally really love to know if these readings resonate with you guys. But like I said before, I upload my new videos for Gemini on Wednesdays. But in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch any of my other timeless readings that I have up on the channel. And with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time for your next reading.